Hello everyone, Neil here again. Going to connect to the Vodafone B2000 router, show you guys some settings, how to get access to the graphic user interface, and then how to log in. I'll go through the menu structure and just show you what settings there are on the device and what features it supports. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to log in. For you to be able to log in, you can do it one of two ways. You can either use this URL up here that I've just highlighted, or you could use the default IP address of the device, which is 192.168.1.1. Okay, so once you've got access to the device, you'll see this landing page, and then for you to be able to get access to the device, each one of the devices has a unique password on the back. There's a sticker on the back with the IMEI number, the serial number, and all the Wi-Fi stats on it and information. So what you'll see on the back, you'll see there's an admin password for each device. So what you do is you enter that admin password. I'm just going to enter that now so that we can get access to this router. Okay, so first off, just an explanation. It's actually self-explanatory, but I'm going to go through it anyway. As you can see, I've got no SIM card installed in the device. If I did have a SIM card installed, you'll see at the top right-hand corner, I've got a SIM light, if you will. This would be green had there been a SIM card installed, and the nets would have been solid green as well, as it would have attached itself to the GPRS network, and if there was a data connection going. If there's no data connection going, this light will either flash green while it's trying to connect. If it doesn't connect, or if it's not able to connect, it'll just be grayed out. The signal bars will show you how much signal you've got depending on what bearer you're using. If you've got LTE, it'll show you the LTE signal. If you're using UMTS, it'll show you the UMTS signal. And if you're using GSM, it'll show you the GSM signal strength there as well. Okay, so this is the first page that you see. You'll see you've got your internet status and statistics. This is just straightforward stuff. There's no SIM. If there's a connection made, it will be there'll be a connection status. If there was a connection available, you'd have an IP address and all the rest of it. I don't, so but this is just information that the device shows you. Okay, same goes for LAN. This just it shows you basic information of who's connected to what. The wireless LAN does exactly the same thing, shows you who is connected to what, how long, and what's been happening on each one of those connections. So you've got a setup wizard. It sets up your PIN. If you've got a SIM PIN active on the device, it asks you for the PIN. Do you want to save it, yes or no? And it goes through your internet settings over here. It does your wireless LAN settings, which standard you want to use, and then obviously there's wireless LAN settings like your WPA key and some other security settings that you want to do there. And then at the end, it confirms all the settings. It resets the device with all your settings in. This is a really simple setup. This just enables the device to get connected to the internet, and then sets up some wireless security so that not anybody can get access to your device. It is secure. The only way that you can get access to the device is by physically coming to the device and looking on the back to see what the SSID is and to see what the key is. There's a key on the back here as well that is unique to every one of these devices. So not anybody can connect out of the box, because they will need this WPA2 key for them to be able to connect to the SSID. It does broadcast the SSID, so it's available to everybody. When you power it on, everybody will be able to see the SSID, but they will not be able to connect to the device without your WPA key. And they can't get to the key unless they can get to the device. So keep that safe. So then you've got your general settings over here. You've got SIM settings, internet settings, DHCP settings, wireless LAN settings, wireless LAN WPS, WLAN multi-SSID, wireless LAN access restrictions, internet MTU and routing. I'm going to go through all these settings in a separate video. I'm going to treat every one of these options here separately for this device. Not because they are very difficult to do or very complicated. I just, for time's sake, want to split these up so that we can you don't have to sit through an entire video for me going through each one of these features. Okay, so I'm just going to go through them briefly. You've got security settings. You have NAT settings. That's port forwarding. You have USB management. This is for your internal FTP server. you have a VoIP. You can do VoIP through this device as well. If you have a VoIP account, you can use it through this device. You have a DLNA. You have a media server which you can attach mass storage devices to, and it will stream media directly from the device itself, from the B2000 router. You don't need an external media server to stream your media. The B2000 device will do that for you. It also supports SMS. There's some system settings here: reset the device, backup and recovery, upgrade, change passwords, the normal run-of-the-mill type of settings, and then you have a logout button over here, which will log you out of the system. Okay, so guys, so this covers the basic user interface of the device. Hope this helps. I will be doing other videos where I will show you how to do settings in depth on each one of those devices, each one of those features, so that you can set up the device and use it like you wanted to use it. All right then, until next time. Cheers.